Israelis watching the Kurdish routing of the Islamic State in Kobani this week had a unique understanding of events thanks to two Israeli journalists who reported on the battle with the Islamic State in Iraq and Syria.
We landed in Sulmania. We met our fixers over there, and then we started traveling north. The only person in my family that knew about it was my ex-wife.
Photographer Eddie Gerald of Jerusalem and reporter Itai Anghel of Tel Aviv spent 2 weeks in October in Iraqi Kurdistan and the Kurdish enclave in northern Syria known as Rojava. They interviewed Kurdish fighters and Islamic State combatants the Kurds had captured. One prisoner, Iraqi Sinan Abu Saleh, said he killed about 70 civilians and soldiers, usually with blunt knives to inflict more pain.
When we were asking how long does it take, let's say, for a person to die, he thought a minute, and he said about 3-4 minutes.
More than a quarter of all Israeli households watched the documentary film when it aired on TV in December. Gerald and Anghel used foreign passports to evade restrictions on Israelis entering Iraq. On the ground, they rarely needed their documents. The border between Iraq and Syria in many places has ceased to exist. At least 25 million Kurds live in these borderlands, straddling Syria, Iraq, Turkey, and Iran. They are the world's largest stateless minority. Kurdish guerrillas said they saw their fight against the Islamic State as part of their struggle for independence. Kurdish women were a significant part of combat. They said they hoped fighting would help them gain more rights in Kurdish society. They also saw battling the Islamic State as revenge for the group's violence against women, especially those of the Yazidi sect. Gerald and Anghel brought a distinctly Israeli perspective to the news. Last year, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu announced his support for an independent Kurdistan. The Kurdish fighters urged Israeli leaders, through the reporters, to supply them with arms. At a funeral for a Kurdish casualty of the Islamic State, Gerald said Syrian veterans of wars with Israel were happy to speak with him and Anghel and reminisce about the old, clear battle lines of the Middle East.